you are tired of feeling like your money disappears from the moment you get it, then I have a solution for you. What if I told you that there is a simple rule that the top 1% use to manage and grow their money, even in tough economies? One thing about the top 1% is that they are very strategic about building wealth. They understand that it's not just about how much you make, but how much you can keep. They are very mindful of how they spend their money so that their money can keep working hard and making more money for them. And that is why in this video, I'll be showing you how the 20-65-15 rule can transform your finances and make you financially bulletproof. Whether you're battling high cost of living or simply working towards achieving financial freedom. Stay tuned because this rule will work for you whether you're earning 100K a month or over 1 million a month. Let's start with what the 20-65-15 money rule is. It is simply a budgeting system that helps you allocate your money into 3 major categories. 20% of your money goes for savings and investments, 65% goes for your living expenses, that is your needs, and 15% goes for your enjoyment and personal development. Before we dive in on how you can apply this rule step by step, please take a moment and hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel if you are yet to. My name is Anne. I'm a chartered accountant with years of experience in both the banking and insurance sectors, and I'm very passionate about helping Nigerians, both home and abroad, to manage their finances better and also make better and smarter investment decisions. So hit that like button because your support helps me to bring more life-changing videos like this every week. Now, let's break it down. The first 20% goes towards your savings and investments. This is your wealth building fund. Here is how you do it. The first thing you need to do is to set aside money for your emergency fund. An emergency fund is simply money that you set aside to help you handle emergencies if and when they arise. Your emergency fund is very important because it helps you to tackle emergencies without having to dip hand into your investment account. It also helps to give you peace of mind because you know that no matter what happens, maybe if there is a job loss for any reason or business downtime, you have enough money to live by pending where you get back on your feet. It is best to put this emergency fund in a high interest earning account so that while you're keeping it in case of emergencies, it is still working and earning money for you. You can use fintech apps like Optimus or Piggyvest, or you can even go for money market funds like I explained in this video here and use that to build up your emergency fund. The second part of the 20% now goes into your investments. This is where you focus on investing in assets. In this video here, I also gave you 5 different investments that you can start investing in with as low as 10,000 naira. I'm going to put the link to that video in the description so you don't have any excuse. Build your emergency fund and start building your investments. If you already have an emergency fund, then the whole 20% can go into your investments. But if you're still starting and you are still building or you're yet to build your emergency fund, then you can split it. You can do 15% to emergency fund and 5% to your investments, or 10% to your emergency fund and 10% to your investments. Remember that this rule is not cast on stone. Feel free to play around it and make it fit your peculiar circumstances. Remember that every dollar or naira you invest today can double or triple in the future. And remember that the longer you make your money work for you, the bigger your returns will be because of the power of time and compound interest. Next is the 65% for your needs, your living expenses. I'm talking of your rent, your transport, your feeding. This is where a lot of people struggle, especially in high inflation economies like Nigeria, where if you're not careful, you will end up spending your whole 100% on your basic needs. You need to be very intentional here. Let me show you how you can make this work. The first thing you need to do is to track your expenses. Use apps like Money Manager, Expense, and Budgets. This can help you know where your money is going to on a daily basis. You can use this app. It is completely free and it's also available both on the Apple Store and on the Android Play Store. You can use this app to budget and track all your expenses. This will help you to see and know exactly where your money is going to. The next thing you need to do is to prioritize your needs over your wants. Something like your rent should be planned for in advance. Set out a particular amount of money and put into maybe your money market account or your fintech account for your rent every month to send the money to that place. Don't wait until the dying minutes, maybe 2 months to pay or 1 month to pay, then you start running around for your rent. This also applies for all your major needs. For any extras, ask yourself, do I really need this? If the answer is no, then you cut it off. And this brings us to the next point, which is to cut unnecessary costs. If you're finding it very difficult to fit in your needs into 65% of your income, then that might show that you're living above your means and you might need to do some serious evaluation. Check your biggest expenses and start looking for cheaper alternatives. It might mean looking for cheaper transport alternatives or even moving to a more affordable house. Even meal prepping ahead of time can go a long way to reducing the amount of money you spend on food. Because when you prepare in advance for your food, it costs off the money you spend eating outside because you didn't plan for what you are going to eat in advance. Remember that the goal here is to live below your means so that we can have more money to redirect into investing for our future. Quick question. What's one expense that you're planning to cut down on this month in order to free up some cash? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear your ideas. Finally, we have the 15%, which is for personal development or enjoyment. This part of the rules sets it apart. Why? Because it ensures that you're growing and enjoying life at the same time. If you don't bring out a portion of your money to enjoy yourself, you will end up burning out and giving up on your financial freedom journey. If you also don't bring out a portion of your money to invest in developing yourself, then you'll be stuck in the same circle and you wouldn't grow. So a portion of this 15% will go into investing in yourself. Buy a course, get a book and read. Learn a new skill so that you can increase your income. For example, I'm presently running an MBA program specializing in finance and investments so that I can learn more and be able to offer you more value. And as I'm offering you more value, my income is also increasing. After my MBA program, I will still be pursuing other certifications. I will keep on improving on my skills because I've realized that the better you are and the more value you can offer, the more money you will earn. And of course, a portion of this money is going to be used to enjoy the present. Treat yourself responsibly. You can go out, you can buy that thing that you've been eyeing. Just make sure that it is still within this 15%. Life isn't all about working and saving. Even the wealthiest people set money aside to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Are you finding this helpful? Then make sure you click that like button and subscribe if you are yet to do so. Now I know what you might be thinking. This sounds great, but what if my income is not enough to cover everything? Here is what you can do. 1. Adjust the percentages. Like I said, this rule is not cast on stone. Feel free to play around it. If you cannot yet afford to put 20% into your savings and investments, then you can start with as little as 10%. Remember that the goal is for you to start and stay consistent. So start with 5%, start with 20%, and gradually grow from there. The second thing you need to do is to increase your income. Yes, you can do this by creating side hustles. This YouTube channel you're seeing and listening to right now is a side hustle for me because I have a 9-to-5 job. But the good news now is that this side hustle is now giving me more money than my main hustle. And that is why in this channel, I'm so passionate. I have a lot of videos showing you different things that you can start with no money at all or with less than 100,000 naira. There are so many side hustles that you can start and start earning lots of money without having to start with a lot of capital. I'm going to put the link to those videos in the description of this video. You then need to focus on what you can control. Yes, inflation might be biting hard and eating hard into your expenses, but you can start making smarter decisions by reducing debt or cancelling out debt entirely and making better decisions with the money that you presently have. These little decisions and adjustments here and there can make a big difference in the long run. To recap, 20% of your money goes for savings and investments. This ensures your future is secure. 65% goes for your needs, that is your living expenses, to ensure that you are actually surviving. Then 15% goes for personal growth and enjoyment. This helps to keep your life balanced and worth living. It's a simple rule, but it is very powerful. Remember that managing money like the 1% isn't just about making millions. It is about being intentional with every naira, every dollar, or every euro that you make. Thanks for watching. I hope you got value from this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you know needs it. Make sure to watch this video next. Until I see you in my next video, keep dreaming big and keep working hard towards your dreams. I'm rooting for you. Bye for now.